What does he need to prove this season?
Well, what he needs to do prove is his professionalism. He's going to have to be cool because he's working for an organization that doesn't treat him with the respect, the deference, the reverence that he deserves, being that bad man that he is. I understand he's in the top 10. As far as I'm concerned, he should never fall lower than 5 or 6 at the worst. And that's only because of the team he's playing for and how they don't appreciate him and they don't put him in a better position to win. He's carried this franchise on his back for more than a decade. I want everybody to remember that Aaron Rodgers has arrived. He arrived in the National Football League in 2005. He became the starting quarterback, I believe it was 2008. In all of these years, Aaron Rodgers has thrown double-digit interceptions twice. That's it. And the last time was like, what was it? Wait, let me look at the file. 11 interceptions in 2010. The man hasn't thrown more than 8 interceptions in a season in 10 years. 10 years. Last year was a bad year for him. He threw for 4,000 yards. Oh, my goodness, stop the presses. Just 4,000 yards. Oh, 26 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. That's a bad year for Aaron Rodgers. Only completed 62% of his passes, okay? We were sitting there and just bowing at the altar of Tim Tebow when he was completing 46% of his passes. This dude completes 62% of his passes, though for 4,000 yards, there's 4 interceptions. It's a bad year. We forget who this brother is and what he brings to the equation. 4 NFC championship games, a Super Bowl, and a Super Bowl title, and we're sitting here talking about him like this slippage. Oh, my God, he's not what he used to be when he's been bereft of weapons. You haven't drafted an offensive weapon for him since he's arrived in the league in the first round. So to me, he is underappreciated. I don't blame him the other day for going on the radio show and going off about pundits and the things that they say and all that stuff. Because I know he ain't talking about me. He ain't talking about me because he knows how much I love him. He knows how much I appreciate him. And he knows that guess what? I'm one of the people that highlights religiously how screwed over he has been time and time and time again. The lack of appreciation for Aaron Rodgers is damn near blasphemous. And I told you, outside of basketball with the Greek Freak, the only thing that Wisconsin has is Aaron Rodgers and cheese. That's it. There's nothing else about Wisconsin that's relevant. Just Aaron Rodgers and cheese. Outside of the Greek Freak, of course. It's not appreciated.
What Aaron Rodgers has to prove this year is that he's not slipping. Or if he is past his prime, that he's not way past it. Look, the fact of the matter remains, he doesn't make the wrong throw, like the really dumb throw and turn the ball over, right? He doesn't do that. But he also, last season, I know, look, you got to cut him some slack. This is why this is what he has to prove. You can't say, oh, he's definitely past his prime. He has to prove that he's not. But I know he's with a first-year coach, and so he's got to learn new stuff. And they're not as reliant on him as they once were. But he's missing balls down the field, you know? He's missing those big throws. And there's no reason, if he's not past his prime, why he shouldn't be roughly the equivalent of Patrick Mahomes. Like, I'll say if someone says, who's the best quarterback you've ever seen? Not the greatest, the most accomplished, but the best. I think this version of Mahomes right now. But it's neck and neck with Rodgers. Like, if he's better than Rodgers at his best, he's a little better than Rodgers. Mahomes is ridiculously great. So is Aaron Rodgers at his best. But that was not Aaron Rodgers at his best last year. If he's still a guy, because, by the way, Rodgers is pretty well protected by his line. If he has time to throw, if he's still the guy who can not only not make mistakes, like obvious errors, like turning the ball over, but can also make those big miracle plays like he and like now Mahomes does and like Rodgers used to, then the sky's the limit for the Green Bay Packers, even though, Stephen A., they won 13 games last year and beat Russell Wilson's Seattle in the playoffs, right? There's no reason that Rodgers and the Packers can't win another Super Bowl if Rodgers, if he is past his prime, is only a little past it. If it's a gradual slope down and he hasn't fallen off. That's what he has to prove this season. I know he's in more of a game-managing kind of offense, so he needs to do those things, but then also make those big Aaron Rodgers plays.
It's no slippage. No slippage. He needs more help. Period. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.